I did not plan my career. In fact, if you look at my resume, it looks like a mistake. How many of you feel that way when you look at your own resume? Raise your hand, be honest. I started my career as a CNC machine operator, standing on a shop floor, working with machines, oil stained hands, and night shifts. No one there talked about leadership, innovation, or the future. The expectation was simple: this is your box, stay in it. But today, I want to tell you something important. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Careers are not meant to grow in straight lines. They grow when we are brave enough to step outside the box. The box we are given from a very young age. We are taught a dangerous idea. Choose one path, stick to it, don't deviate, don't fail. If you change, society calls it confusion, instability, failure. But let me ask you this: did growth ever happen in a straight line? Not in nature, not in learning, not in life. Even our ECG report does not show a straight line, because if it does, you know what that means. My first unboxing moment, from machine to mind. I come from a humble middle class family. My father was a farmer, my mother is a homemaker. My parents had never been to school and they both were uneducated. But they made sure that my brother, my sister, and I got the education. What we didn't have privilege, but we had values. What they gave me was not wealth, but resilience. I started working early, not with the dreams of white collar jobs, but with the need to survive. As a CNC machine operator, I learned one powerful lesson: the mastery comes from the ground up. But inside me, a question kept growing: is this all I am capable of? Have you ever asked yourself that question? That question was my first unboxing. I decided to learn design. No roadmap, no goal, just courage. People asked me why to leave a stable job, why to take a risk, why to start over again. But growth always looks risky from the outside. That decision moved me from shop floor to becoming a design engineer. In 2010, I joined a noted organization in the field as a design engineer. I used to support for air compressor business. In 2014, I transitioned to Club Car. And today, I work as a project manager. If you look at my journey, each move looked like a deviation. But in reality, it was an alignment. My second unboxing moment: failure is not the opposite of success. One day, during year-end meeting at my office, there were 100 people in the room. Our manager suddenly called me onto the stage and he asked me to share my experiences. I was scared and shivering, unable to speak in English. I tried to speak a few words, but I failed miserably and I made mistakes. People laughed at me. That day, I felt myself ashamed. I had studied in Kannada medium school in my village. I never really learned to speak English confidently. That made me to join a globally public speaking community. I joined community unlike others. My purpose was to improve my English grammar and learn how to speak in English. First day, I failed. I failed while introducing myself. I was nervous and could not utter a word. The same continued as I delivered my first icebreaker speech. I could not complete it. And finally, I read from the seat. And today, I failed again and again. The more I failed, the more I became persistent to achieve my dream. Today, I am standing before you because of a community. Failures did not stop me, it refined me. My third unboxing moment, leadership without a title. At one point in my career, I was managing a team with a massive target in front of us. Tight schedule, high pressure. Every day, I used to juggling between multiple roles, assigning tasks, reviewing drawings, and managing stakeholders. This is where the old box would say, work harder, stretch longer. But the pressure does not create solutions. Instead, I unboxed a new approach. We made sure that we break the goals into milestones, we aligned stakeholders, and we communicated openly, and we delivered. That's when I learned leadership is not about authority, it's about responsibility. The future is not linear. The future does not belong to the most qualified, the most experienced, and the most confident. The future belongs to the most who are adaptable. The jobs of tomorrow do not exist today. So how can we prepare with yesterday's thinking? Linear careers are an old idea in a non-linear world. Unbox the future. From my journey, I learned something important. We don't need perfect plans. We need better thinking. I created a simple framework called Unbox. You in Unbox is unlearn labels. You are not your first job. You are not your background. You are not your failures. N in Unbox is navigate change. Changes are not a threat. It's an opportunity. B in Unbox is build continuously. Skills compound. Learning never expires. So keep learning new skills. O in Unbox is own the responsibility. When you take responsibility, you take control. X in Unbox is expand your vision. If you can imagine more, you can become more. What you think, you become. Why this matters? I am married. I have 2 daughters. One in studying in 7th grade and other one in 3rd grade. When they ask me, Papa, what should I become? I don't tell them engineer, doctor, or chartered accountant. I say them, become learners, become brave, become adaptable. Because the future is not which we are going to enter. The future we are going to create. Unbox your future. Let me leave you with this. If your life feels stuck, if your career feels confusing, if your path feels messy, you are not failing. You are unboxing. Your future is not inside a box. It's waiting for you to open it. Thank you.